Hi, I'm Midge Shoemaker, and this is week 27 of my doing 100 weeks of YouTube videos and focusing on living a healthy and happy life. So, yay for week 27. Yay for making my video on Monday instead of halfway through the next week. So, yay for all of that. My scale on Friday was just dumb. Well, I said I'm still 235, like 235.8 instead of 235.4, and I was like, okay, I don't know what I did this past week. I only exercised twice this past week, which was probably not the best either, but I did that. I did go clean the temple Saturday, so I did that, and I tried to get myself to do stairs a couple of times in the temple Saturday, so that I did. I only did dishes a couple of times this week too. I didn't do a whole lot of cleaning and moving around, so that not so much good on. I did go grocery shopping the end of the week, so there's that. Twice. I had to go twice. I don't like going grocery shopping more than once, and I did it twice because I went to two different stores to get different things. But I did it. So of course, walking around a grocery store to me is walking and it's exercise, and still trying to buy healthy food. And I went to a farmer's market, and they had chicken nuggets, which I haven't bought chicken nuggets in a really long time. I probably should not have, but I did. I bought 2 bags of chicken nuggets because they were like 2 for $3 or 2 for $5 or something cheap like that. And they didn't have milk in them. So I was like, that's good. That doesn't mean that they're good for me to eat, but it's good. I also bought like hot dogs and ham and stuff like that I don't normally get. So we'll see how that works out. But it was cheaper at that store, and I figured it was supposedly healthier because it was at a farmer's market. I don't think it makes it any healthier, but bought and eating stuff like that. So anyway, I guess I started with physical in my attempt of 6 different things this week to be doing. Financially, I got paid. Payday is always fun. So I just paid whatever bills. I just paid my rent, and then I've been spending money. I paid for my ANWA dues because I needed to do that. And I think I paid for some other things. I don't remember. I've got enough money to cover whatever needs to come out for right now, but I'd have to look and see how much money I have left in there. Because I have some left over. Plus, I put a whole bunch of money in my savings account, which I really like that I did that because I haven't done that in a really long time. But it's because my paychecks seem to have caught up with each other. So I was like too short to pay my rent from what I had left over from my previous paycheck. And then this paycheck that's supposed to cover the rest of my bills for the whole month came on the first of the month. And I'm like, here, we'll just pay rent with it. And I get another paycheck to pay the rest of the bills. So extra money going in my savings account. But there's a possibility that by the end of the month, I may be drawing some money out of there because I don't actually make enough money to cover all of that. So there's that. So that would be financially. We did physically, right? Spiritually. I still ended up journaling. I don't remember if I wrote in my journal Friday night. I know I didn't write in my journal Saturday night because I had to get up Sunday morning to do it. So I was just like, dang it. I've still journaled every day. I think that's more emotionally than spiritually. I've still journaled for every day of this year. I just have not managed to journal every day. There's always that one Friday or Saturday or both on the weekend that I just don't do it. Although technically, if I don't do it Friday night, I do it Saturday morning. So even if I don't do it Saturday night, I journaled on Saturday. And then Sunday, if I haven't, it's always twice because I know I'm not going to get up Monday morning and do it before work. So I'm still journaling. So that is more emotionally speaking. Let's see. Been working on my grief book work, I think. I think it was this last Friday. Maybe it was the Friday before that my Al-Anon J friend had to remind me that I scheduled to do that because I totally forgot. But I don't remember if it was this past Friday or the Friday before. No, I just don't remember. Well, that's lovely. That's what I have for emotionally. Emotionally, also just trying to be nice to myself, trying to remember to be grateful, to continue to recognize God's hand in my life, to see the good things, the positive side of things in my life instead of spending my days complaining, trying to find things that are going well in my life, and also rearranging my schedule and other things like that for doctor's appointments and visits and stuff. So doing that. Socially, of course, I went to church on Sunday. I did not go to my Al-Anon meeting. I slept through that, but I did go to Sunday dinner, so that was good. I did talk to my editing friend, and she's convinced me to do something I don't want to do, but that's okay. Well, it's not a bad thing. She's just convinced me to have a meeting to discuss options with an editing company to see if they will see if I'm willing to come up with the money to let them edit and launch my book for me. I'm thinking not. I'm thinking I have other options, but I'm still debating on that one. Also, my friend from my ward that is finally recorded my song for me, and she emailed it to me this past week, so I got to listen to that. She sent it to me on Thursday, and I totally forgot about it until Friday, and then I listened to it on Friday, and I was like, oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So now I have to figure out how to like publish it, but hey, I'm very excited. So I'm not really sure where that falls under, emotional and social, because interacting with other people, even if it was just through text messaging, I figure that counts. I'm interacting with people. And I switched my mobile phone service. So I called my sister just so I could make sure that it was working and sent out a bunch of text messages to people saying, hey, does it work? So that was fun. Probably annoyed people. Let's see, what else did I did this past week? I think socially that's probably it. Church, the temple, cleaning Friday night, and going Saturday for my my assignment and just visiting with people, and so that was nice. Spiritual, of course, going to the temple and to church, that always counts, and reading my scriptures and meditationals and doing my Come Follow Me every day. I think there was a day that I missed the Come Follow Me. I didn't really miss it. I was just all caught up and there wasn't one for the day, so I had other ones I could have done that I just chose not to. Other things I could have done, I guess, in lieu of that, and just chose not to as far as spiritual things going. I did notice a few times, spiritually speaking, when I was praying. I don't normally do this. I probably should, but I spent a lot more time specifically praying for certain people in my life and praying for specific blessings for those people in my life. And I know people have asked me to pray for them before, and I'm always like, okay, just say a little prayer and just ask Heavenly Father to bless that person with whatever it is they need. And I just kind of glaze over it and move on, which isn't very nice of me, but it's honest. It's what I do when I hear other people like they're so specific. And I was like, I'm not. I think I spend most of the time praying to Heavenly Father and either just step by step telling him what I'm doing for my entire day, because somehow staying in a prayer and focused on that keeps me from doing things that I should not be doing, because I'm like, okay, can't do this, can't do that, because I'm praying and I know that's not something, it keeps me from doing things I shouldn't. It keeps me motivated to do things that I need to get done. Or I spend the time complaining because I don't like how my life is going, and I just let Heavenly Father know that. And he just is always kind and listening to me. But it doesn't mean I don't care about other people, and I've put them on prayer rolls and, mentioned them in my prayers. I was feeling very, very specific this week with what I was praying for and who I was praying for. And I found that to just it was nice. I liked it. It was just different than what I normally do. So I think that's a change in me spiritually to recognize that and to feel like I need to be more specific. I need to pay more attention to what I'm saying in my prayers. And so I did that for a few days, not doing it consistently, but I liked it, and I will probably try to do a little bit more of that, because I think it helped me to feel closer to my Heavenly Father, and it reminded me that there's other people in my life that need prayers and blessings more than I do, or as much as I do. I don't know. Probably more than I do. But it also reminds me that everything is not about me and my life, because I think each of us individually, we just get caught up in our own little world and what's going on with us, that it's hard to see what's going on with other people and those around us, or even how our own actions affect other people. And I'm sure my own actions have affected other people in negative ways, and I've disappointed them or hurt them and not even realized it, been completely oblivious to that, and not done it intentionally or anything like that. But don't really know what I did to apologize for, but I know I'm often very oblivious to what's going on around me and to the people around me. So it was just kind of nice to have a couple of days to really focus and think about other people, and to specifically pray for other people and their situations. And I was just really grateful for that. So I think spiritually something in me is growing and changed just a little bit, and I liked it. I like it. But yeah, I think that's all of my areas: spiritual, emotional, social, physical, mental, mental, and financial. Mentally, I'm still trying to get my brain to remember things and to stay on top of things and to, yeah. And mentally, I should probably be a little bit more creative, especially when it comes to my writing. And I think I thought about my writing several times, and I even shared it with someone because they asked me to, but I haven't really done any writing this week or worked on any of my writing. I haven't really read anything of anybody else's either. So other than just playing games on my phone that are usually like puzzles or logic puzzles or something, haven't really stretched my brain mentally. That's a hard one. I need to work on that one a little bit more. Anyway, that's what I have for this week. So yay for week 27. It's going to take me forever to get through these videos, but I am determined to do it, and I am not giving up. So if you like these videos, you can hit like, subscribe, share with someone else if you think they'll like it too. Comment below, share your journey and things that you're working on too. I would love to read about someone else's stuff instead of mine. And that's all I have for this week. So I hope you have a great week full of gratitude and find ways to live a healthy and happy life too.